Let's say I'm a user or the customer, and here I'm going to send a message to this business number which is saved here as my test number. So here I'm going to enter this message, that is, hey, I need help. So here, as I have provided this message, I'm getting this response by my AI assistant. So here I have sent a message to an event management company, and here I'm getting an automated reply. And now let's send another question to this business number. So here I'm going to enter this message, that is, what type of events do you plan? Now let's wait for the response. And here you can see that as I have entered this message, I'm getting this automated answer by my AI assistant, which consists of the range of the events planned by this particular business. Now let's enter one more question over here. So here I have entered this question, that is, what are the packages you offer? And here you can see that I'm getting the response consisting of the packages provided by this business. So here you can see that as an user, I'm getting an instant response by this particular business. So you can also create this amazing AI assistant for any business you are running. And here I have created this AI assistant for my event management company business, but you can modify it according to the business you are running. So now you might be thinking how this AI assistant is responding to all my questions based on my business. So this AI assistant is responding to all my queries based on the knowledge base which I have provided to it. So right here you can see this is the knowledge base I have created for my event management company, and right here you can see all the details which I have included. So right here you can see that I have started this knowledge base with a business overview which will help my AI assistant to understand what business I am running and who my target audience is. And right here you can see I have provided the types of events managed by my business, and here I have entered all these, the rest of the details. So now you can also create a knowledge base like this which will act as a brain for your AI assistant, and your AI assistant is going to fetch the details from this particular knowledge base and resolve all the queries of your customers. And here you might have observed one thing, that I have provided all these details in the key points so that my AI doesn't get confused and resolve all the queries. So make sure to create a good knowledge base, because the saying is that the better the knowledge base you will create, the better the answers will be provided by your AI assistant. Now let's move on towards the AI assistant page of the Pabbly Chatflow, by using which I have created this amazing AI assistant which is resolving all my customer queries. So right here I'm on the AI assistant page. So if you are an existing user, then you definitely know how to get onto this page. But if you are a new user to the Pabbly Chatflow, then you have to access it by opening the new tab and typing its URL, that is pabbly.com/chatflow. And once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly, where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user or logging your account over the Pabbly Chatflow first time, then you can just click over the sign up free. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, you get 100 free credits every month for practicing and exploring Pabbly Chatflow. Means you are getting a chance for creating this automation for freely inside Pabbly Chatflow. And if you are an existing user like me, then you can just click over this sign in. And if you like this AI assistant and want to create it for your business too, then I have bought this amazing offer for you. So right on the screen you can see this discount coupon code, that is STUYT, which is going to provide you heavy and exclusive discounts on yearly and lifetime subscription plans of Pabbly. So make sure to use this discount coupon code before buying any of our Pabbly product. But I will suggest you to firstly try out our Pabbly Chatflow, Pabbly Connect, and many more amazing applications provided by Pabbly, and afterwards you can proceed towards the subscription plans. Now let's move on towards my AI assistant page, where we are on this AI instructions tab, where I have to select my instruction type. So here I'm going to select it as AI agent, as I'm creating an AI assistant, and here we are getting all these instructions which you can modify according to you. Now on this AI configuration section, we are getting this option for selecting the temperature. So temperature here basically shows the creativity of the AI sensor. Here 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So as you move towards 0, your answer will be more focused, and if you move towards 1, your answer will be more creative. But I'm going to keep it as 0.5, which is the most friendly temperature, and afterwards you can select the AI to use, and you can select the model of your OpenAI, which I'm going to select as GPT-5 mini. Now on this API key section, you have to enter the API key for building the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Chatflow, and for getting it you have to visit this OpenAI APIs key page given on the help desk. And right here I'm on the API key page, where you just have to click over this create new secret key button, and here you have to provide the name and the project name, and your API key will be created. But for now I already have entered it. Now we just have to click over this connect button, and right here you can see that my OpenAI key has been saved successfully. Now we are getting this AI assistant settings section, from where you can modify some of your AI assistant settings, such as you can provide the header or the footer message by just enabling these toggles and entering it. And afterwards we are getting this option for entering the stop keyword. So stop keywords are the words which can stop your AI assistant. Now let's say I'm going to stop my AI assistant as soon as someone type this message, that is stop. So here I'm going to just type it and press the enter key, and here our stop keyword is ready. And afterwards we are getting this option for retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant fails to respond, and the valid range of this retry attempt is from 1 to 10. So you can enter the number from 1 to 10, but I'm going to keep it as disable only. And at last we are getting this option for fallback message. So this is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly. So you can enter the fallback message over here. Now let's move on towards our next tab and add the knowledge base to this AI assistant. And you can upload your knowledge base in either .txt or .pdf file format. And right here for downloading the knowledge base in either of these formats, you just have to go to the knowledge base, and here on the file menu we are getting this option for downloads where you can see all these file formats in which you can download your knowledge base. And I have already downloaded my knowledge base in .txt file format and uploaded it over my media library. So right here you can see that this is the knowledge base for event management company which I am going to use. And if you want to add a new knowledge base, then you can just click over this add new file. So here I'm going to just insert it, and now let's wait for it to be uploaded. And right here you can see it's uploaded and processed successfully, and we are getting the name and the vector ID. Now let's configure the assistant interface. So right here we are getting this option for entering the header display heading name. So here I'm going to enter my header display heading name as Grand Aura Events, and as I have provided this header display heading name, you might have observed one change, and that too in the preview of your AI assistant. And afterwards we are getting this option for header display subheading name. So you can provide the subheading name too, which will be appear on the preview of your AI assistant. And afterwards we are getting this option for entering the initial message. So here we are already getting an initial message that is, hi there, how can I help you today? And this message can also be seen on the preview of your AI assistant. Now for this field, that is display the powered by Pabbly label, you can either enable it or disable it. Now let's disable it and see the changes. And right here you can see the powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared, but I am going to keep it as enable only. And here you can provide the footer tags, footer link too. And at last we are getting this option for users first message. So this is the message which will be sent to WhatsApp from the user side. Now let's customize the visual appearance of our AI assistant in this styling tab. So here you can select your preferred theme mode, provide the assistant shape, and you can even change the coloring of many properties of your AI assistant. And not only this, you can also provide the header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and background picture. So this is the easiest AI assistant which you are going to build today without even a single word coding. And now here we are done with the creation of our AI assistant. Now we just have to enable it by activating this toggle, and for saving it we simply have to click over the save AI assistant, and here it is saved successfully. Now if you wish to embed this AI assistant to your website, then you just have to click over this embed button, and here we are getting the script code which you can paste over your business, and your AI assistant will be embedded to your business, and your all customers messages will be automated within your website. So now I have shown you how to create this AI assistant, how to save it, and how to embed it. Now let's move on towards our last process, that is enabling AI assistant. And for that you just have to go towards the settings where you will see this option of inbox settings which you have to select. And here we are going to enable AI assistant for our all contact or a particular contact list. So right here on this page you can see we are getting this option for enable AI auto replies which you have to keep enable, and from this field you can either select your all contact or a particular contact list for which you want to enable this AI assistant. And here you have to select the AI assistant which you want to enable. So this is the process for enabling it for your all contact or a particular contact list. And for enabling it for a particular chat, you just have to move over the inbox, and right here I'm going to enable it for this particular chat. So I'm going to select it, and right here you can see we are getting this option for choose AI assistant which you have to select, and from this field you can select the AI assistant which we have recently created. Now we just have to click over the save button, and this is the simple process for enabling AI assistant for a particular chat. So now you have seen how you can create this amazing automation which is going to resolve all your customer queries without you typing even a single message, and you can embed this AI assistant over any website you are running. And now you don't have to manually resolve all your customer queries because this AI assistant is going to do so and saving your time. And now you can just focus on growth of your business instead of these manual tasks. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now, and make sure to use the coupon code STUYT before buying any of our Pabbly product. So thank you for watching this video. And not only this chatbot, you can build many more amazing chatbots like this by just using Pabbly Chatflow. So if you want to learn more about the pricings and plans that fit your needs, then you can visit the link given over here. And if you have any queries or need assistance, then you can mail us at the email provided. And if you found this video really helpful, then hit the like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such automation tutorials. So thanks for watching.